Many of us have a sweet spot for the old 200cc two-stroke. Remember the WR200 or the KDX200? And KTM kept the flame alive with the 200EXC for a few years more. Well, many have asked for a review of the Beta RR200. Here is a brief one after finally getting to ride it. It slots in very nicely between the RR125 and its big brothers, the 250 and 300, both weight-wise and price-wise. It's incredibly easy to ride. It feels almost as light as the 125 and it's very flickable on single track. But it has way more grunt, of course, and a very linear power delivery, so it won't die in the arse like the 125 if the revs get too low. The 200 won't grunt uphill climbs quite like its bigger brothers, but overall it's so user-friendly and will zip along if you rev it hard enough. The suspension works fine, at least by my undemanding standards. It's quite soft compared to the 250 and 300, which I think is in keeping with the 200 suiting young and or less experienced riders. Heavy or aggressive riders, I think, would be getting the suspension done pretty quickly. The 200's engine is based on the RR125. Great news, there are no main bearing problems at all in either model. I went looking for known issues with these smaller engines and can find nothing. If you own one of these little beasts, let me know what you think in the comments. The more opinions the better, in case others are looking at this little pint-sized two-stroke. Okay, slight change of topic. Known issues for the 2020 Beta two-strokes. First, the dreaded main bearing failures in the 250 and 300 models. It happened to a small but significant number of 18 and 19 models. It did continue into the 2020 models, but at a lower rate. And now there are encouraging comments from European riders which suggest Beta may have fixed the issue somewhere in the 2020 run. It would be good to have Beta head office confirm this, but understandably they are tight-lipped. If I can get any confirmation, I'll post it as a pinned first comment on YouTube. Main issues for 2022 strokes seem to be electrical. In some cases, entire wiring looms are being replaced under warranty, as happened for one of our guys. Check your wiring. There's a particular problem with damage to wires when you go full lock on the right hand side. See if you can zip tie everything to ensure clearance and tidy it up. Some owners are going over the entire wiring loom with zip ties and also dielectric grease to head off possible problems. There are also quite a few problems with speedos. They reset themselves, sensors and cables are failing. Beta is handing out free speedo pickups as needed, at least in the USA. Dealers I know are stocking up on speedos for warranty claims. A few years back there were issues with the oil injection tube to the carb not being secured and coming off while riding. Now Beta did fix this a few years ago, but guys are reporting kinks in this tube with their 2020 models. Check yours to ensure proper oil flow. As in previous years, some owners report various bolts being too loose or too tight. Check yours before that first ride. And again, as in previous years, sometimes the radiator hose touches the exhaust pipe. See if you can reposition it. Right from the very first models, the two strokes have often leaked spooge at the exhaust joint. They are still doing this in 2020. Come on Beta, get your shit together. It's only a small issue and can be fixed with zip ties, but it really should have been addressed years ago, as many other problems have been. Finally, guys, always remember these issues won't happen to everyone. It's usually a small percentage of bikes, and of course every manufacturer has known issues. This list is just to keep you aware and go over your bike to head off potential problems. If you know of other issues, let us know in the comments, and ride safe.